My name is Courtney, and I'm really passionate about helping women with invisible illnesses realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle because I've done it before. I know it's doable. Unfortunately, I know a lot of you have heard this, but I went on a medication a little over a year ago that just really destroyed my health. And of course, there was no way of knowing that. It wasn't like that was the intention, but I am determined to get it back and I know what to do. So, um, but along those lines, I've had to kind of rebuild all of my positive habits. Everything got wiped out in the past year. And one thing I really need to revisit is goal setting. And I'll be honest, I've never been super good about it. Meanwhile, all my friends that I've learned this stuff with have gone on to do great things. Funny how that works when you put in the work. Your efforts are rewarded. Amazing. But I just realized I've been doing a daily dance challenge. It's 100 days long, and this morning was day 99. And I got to thinking about it, oh, I don't know, a week or so ago, like, wow, what am I going to do with my next 100 days? And I've been super diligent about the dance challenge every day, every single day. I haven't missed once. And I'm really proud of that because I do have a lot of health issues, and it would be so easy to put it off. But in fairness, I also really like to dance. So it's not like it was something unusual. It was something that I was probably going to do anyway. I dance almost every day anyway. But I did do this challenge, which was a specific, measurable goal. Well, now I'm at the end, and now what? What the hell am I going to do? I have a few things in mind, but I am going to actually sit down and do the written work this time because I know that it's important. This information, by the way, is from, where is it from? Goalcast.com. So, SMART goals. I'm sure you've all heard about them, but let's recap just in case. S, specific. You have to be specific. I want to be a better parent. Well, what the hell does that mean? That's not specific. I want to eat better. What does that mean to you? Maybe being a better parent means I'm going to spend 30 minutes every night reading to my child. Maybe it means I'm going to take my kid to the park 3 times this week. I don't know what it means to you. Maybe eating healthier for you means keto. Maybe it means going vegan. The point is, you need to go from I plan on eating better, I plan on being a better parent. Make that specific. What does that mean to you? And yeah, you're going to have to do a little bit of work. The details matter. What exactly do you want? I want to lose weight. Okay. How much weight do you want to lose? Are you focused on pounds only? Are you looking at your body composition? Are you tracking your macros? How are you going to do this? How are you going to break this down? And another way to look at it, another thing you need to consider when you're doing the written work, how's your life going to change if you reach this? If I'm a better parent, I'm going to have a better relationship with my child. Okay, what does that mean? I would imagine, I'm not a parent, but I would imagine it means that your child is very comfortable coming to you with their problems. I want to eat better. Well, okay, if you manage that, what's going to change for you? You're going to lose weight? Great. Then what's going to change for you? For me, it goes to wardrobe a lot. It does go to wardrobe a lot, I'll be honest. But the details matter. The more specific and detailed you can be, the more emotional bond you're going to have with that goal. It needs to be measurable. How are you going to track your progress? And this is where I'm kind of, I don't want to say stuck. That sounds negative, but I really want to work on my confidence because it sucks and it doesn't need to. And it's frankly, it's mostly lazy habits and lazy thinking. So I really want to work on confidence, but how am I going to measure that? How on earth can I possibly measure that? But you know what? I didn't have any way to measure my 100 days of dance thing either, and I'm still reaching that goal. So maybe my measurement can be, did I journal so many times this week? Did I listen to something personal development so many times this week? There's got to be a way to break things down to make it measurable. It just may not be. You might have to think outside of the box a little, which, by the way, that is one of the articles I read about when I was looking into this today. They said that SMART goals can actually be very limiting because you get stuck in that little box of thinking. So try not to do that. Anyway, is your goal attainable? Do you have the skills and the knowledge that it takes? Maybe you want to get up and run a marathon. Okay, that's great. But you know what? If you're a couch potato today, you're not running a marathon in a month. You're just not. That's not an attainable goal, which brings us to the next point. Realistic. It has to be realistic. Again, you're not going to get attainable and realistic are pretty closely related here. You're not going to get up off the couch and start running a marathon in a month. But I can get up from the couch and I can start doing couch to 5K. In 2 months, I can go on my first 5K. In 6 months, I can do this. In 7 months, I can, whatever, however you need to break it down. But you need to make sure your goals are realistic. You're going to get so disappointed and bogged down if you don't make sure they're realistic. They need to be time bound. If it's not time bound, you're going to put it off. You know it as well as I do. And everything will be, well, someday I'll. Well, you know what? You ain't ever visiting someday I'll. Either get the hell moving. You've got to set it. I've had a goal for weight loss for so long. And you know what? I've never done this work with it. Never. Why? I don't know. Because I've got a lot of emotional crap involved with my weight. Not talking about that today. But I've never done this work. Well, you know what? Then I've never had a time-bound requirement. Oh, well, I want to lose this much weight. Okay. When? I'll worry about it tomorrow. I'll worry about it tomorrow. I want to be a better parent. When? I'll worry about it tomorrow. No, you got to get moving. You've got to say, I want by the end of next month, I want to make sure that my child and I are spending 3 hours of quality one-on-one time together with no other distractions. But you got to have that by the end of next month or it's not going to happen. And you know it as well as I do. So why? Why do you need to set SMART goals? What does this do for you? It's going to give you better results. The planning is going to help you get on track. It's going to give you a sense of control. There are so many things going on in the world that you can't control. But when you bother to go through this work and you get specific and you make sure that your goal is measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So I know that was cheesy, but it's important to remember all of those things. It gives you a sense of control. This specific thing is something you have created. You control it. You can't always control what's going to go on around you, obviously, but you can decide at the end of the day if you're going to put in that work regardless of what else has gone on. So it gives you that sense of control. You have complete control over whatever it is that you're trying to attain. You really do. It gives you a sense of accountability. Having that measurable time-bound goal, that's going to help you take a vague dream to something that's specific and attainable. And finally, it's good for your motivation. It reminds you that you do have that control, and it helps you get focused. It helps you get dialed into what you want. And in a lot of ways, it's going to help you realize what you don't want. Like years ago, I had a goal. I wanted to teach turbo kick. It was a cardio kickboxing class. I loved it. I freaking loved it. I wanted so bad to teach a turbo kick class. Well, you know what? I achieved that goal. And I'm really proud of the fact that I achieved that goal because I did it with all these flipping health issues. But you know what? When I achieved that goal, it was like, oh, this isn't really what I want. And it's not that I didn't enjoy it. I did. But for me, I work out at home alone. And at first it was really hard to get motivated. But now I get really, it's a very zen thing for me. I get super zoned out. I don't pay any attention to what else is going on in the world. I'm just, for that amount of time, I'm really focused on myself. And I don't know, I can't really explain it, but I don't like sharing that with other people. That was really jarring for me to have other people in on my fitness experience, my workout experience. Well, obviously, if that's my attitude, group fitness was not a good fit for me. But you know what? If I would have thought about what really went into that goal and what it would mean to achieve that goal, I probably would have realized that a lot sooner. But anyway, I am really proud of myself that I'm finishing my 100 days of dance. Tomorrow is day 100. And so Wednesday, oh, and hey, I can be accountable because I can tell y'all Wednesday what my SMART goal is because I've got to get one set. by the end of the day tomorrow, by 5 o'clock tomorrow. See, measurable and time bound. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great afternoon. I really don't need pop up windows right now. Restream. Hope y'all have a great afternoon, and I will be back Wednesday at 11 o'clock Alaska time. Thanks.